Okay, here I found something. I found something here. Okay, so 6,786 miles circumference opposed to the Earth's 24,000. So I did a search on it. It says, if you stand on the surface of the moon, can you see it curving? And you do. In all the NASA photography, you see it curving. You see it in all the movies where they have the, actors on the moon, various sci-fi movies. It always curves, and the horizon is like over the next block. When the size of the moon relative to the size of man, I would imagine the horizon would still disappear several miles away into the distance. Like, there's no way it's going to disappear 100 yards away. You're not on a blimp. Okay, so I'm looking to see if there's any comparisons. Here we go. So we're looking at the lunar surface on the right. You can actually see that they do present you with a curve. Like any movie, they show a curve, and I'm still thinking it's exaggerated. And I think they exaggerate it so you don't think it's Earth. Because it might just look like the desert. And you're like, why are they in the desert faking like they're on the moon? So they really exaggerate it. Okay, so it says, if someone walked 5 kilometers away from you on a flat plane, they'd disappear below the horizon. On Earth, it's more like 10. That doesn't really answer me, though. I'm wondering what the curvature formula is. Because the moon should feel and appear to be flat from the perspective of an astronaut. They shouldn't be seeing the curve. Measuring the Earth's curvature. Okay, on Earth's... Here we go. Now, I think this might be it. Buzz Aldrin says, on Earth, we have no awareness of the horizon's curvature. I might have found something here with Reddit, where Buzz Aldrin might be dropping the ball here. Check this out. Yeah, so, again, there's no way you're going to see the curve on the moon. Like, if you woke up on the moon, you might not even know it. If your gauge was just looking out at a flat plane across, a flat plane on the moon and a flat plane on Earth from our perspective would look the same. Just like an ant wouldn't know the difference between standing in a garden and standing in a football field. Okay, here we go from Reddit.com. Buzz Aldrin, on Earth we have no awareness of the horizon's curvature, but the moon is only a quarter the size of the Earth. The horizon was much closer than I was used to, and I even felt a bit disoriented. That's Buzz Aldrin. I think it's bullshit. Doesn't matter if the moon's a quarter the size of the Earth, Buzz. Texas is much smaller than the Earth. And if you've ever driven through Texas, it's flat as hell. It's like the size of the moon relative to the size of you on it as a human being 6 feet tall. You're not going to experience a qualitative difference between it and the Earth or Jupiter or any of these other ones. The reason we don't see the curve is we're not big enough. People who say they can see the curve from their backyard or from an airplane are deceived or uninformed about how this actually works. So Buzz Aldrin claims he can see the difference. Just another lie on his, 70-year lying spree?